Hi dear students, welcome to Business Law classes. In previous classes we were discussing with our Sale of Goods Act 1930 and we had discussed many topics under this act and also we had briefed this act. So now we know what we mean by contract of sale, why we need this act, then what are the essentials of contract of sale, then certain definitions related to this act, that is buyer, who's a buyer, who's seller, mercantile agent, and what do you mean by property, who's an insolvent, what do you mean by price, then quality of goods. Like that we had discussed many topics. And also we know what is sale and agreement to sell. We had discussed about the difference between sale and agreement to sale, sale and bailment and all. And today we will be discussing about classification of goods. In previous classes we had discussed about what we mean by goods and services also. So today we will move on to classification of goods. On and or under this Act 1930, we can classify our goods into three, that is existing goods, future goods and contingent goods. Existing goods are again divided into three, or again existing goods can be classified into three, that is specific goods, ascertained goods and unascertained goods. So we can move first towards our first category, that is existing goods. So as its name indicates, existing goods means goods that are physically in existence and owned by the seller. That is, at the time of contract, what all goods are exist in the organization or by the seller and what all goods he has owned. All those goods comes under existing goods. When you see this image here, it is saying that this person, buyer, is asking, how much do I need to pay for these notebooks? That is, these notebooks. Here this person has taken 2 notebooks. For these 2 notebooks, how much he should pay? The seller said rupees 500. So if the goods are owned by the seller at the time of contract, those goods are known as existing goods. And existing goods can either be owned or possessed by the seller at the time of contract of sale. ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ ഓൺ ചെയ്ത ഗുഡ്സ് ആവാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കയ്യിൽ ആ ഗുഡ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, കോൺട്രാക്ട് ഓഫ് സെയിൽ നടത്തുന്ന സമയത്തേക്കും സെല്ലർ അതിന്റെ ഓണർ ആയാൽ മതി. Next, we had discussed that we had 3 types of existing goods. First one is specific goods. Here the person is having many goods with him and the buyer is asking that, how much do I need to pay for this book on mercantile law by Professor M.N. So the seller is having many books with him. From all those books, the person is asking that how much should pay for the specific goods. അവിടെ അവർ മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തു, ഏത് ബുക്കാണ് വേണ്ടതെന്ന് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, ആ ബുക്കിന് എത്ര വേണം. So these are goods that are in existence, able to be identified and agreed upon at the time the contract is made, being the goods that are to be subject of contract. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഗുഡ്സിനാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്താ പറയുക, സ്പെസിഫിക് ഗുഡ്സ്. അടുത്തത് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് ascertained goods ആണ്. ascertained goods എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു സെല്ലറിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത്, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ സ്പെസിഫിക് ഗുഡ്സ് പോലെ തന്നെയാണ് ascertained goodsഉം. ascertained goods എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കുറേ സാധനങ്ങൾ ഒരു സെല്ലറിൻ്റെ അടുത്തുന്നുണ്ട്, ആ സെല്ലറിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് നിന്ന് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് പറഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം നമ്മൾ ആ സാധനം വാങ്ങിക്കാം. So ascertained goods are those goods which are identified in accordance with the agreement after the contract of sale is made. അപ്പോൾ അവിടെ കുറേ ക്യാബേജ് ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, അതൊന്ന് എനിക്കൊരു ക്യാബേജ് വേണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അത് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ആണ്, ഞാനൊരു ക്യാബേജ് വാങ്ങിക്കുകയാണ് എന്നുള്ളതൊരു എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ആണ്. എന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒരു ക്യാബേജ് എടുത്തിട്ട് സെല്ലറിന് കൊടുക്കാം. So that is for the ascertained goods. Next we are moving to unascertained goods. Unascertained goods are goods which are not identified. ഇപ്പം എക്സാമ്പിളിൽ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ we have 100 bags of sugar and one person has asked for 10 bags. So out of 100 bags, any 10 bags can be sold to them. So that is unascertained goods. Contract of sale in സമയത്ത് ഏത് ചാക്കാണ് വേണ്ടതെന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. അങ്ങനെയുള്ളതിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് പറയുക? Unascertained goods. So that is what I said, unascertained goods. Next we are moving to our next category. First category was existing goods. Second category is future goods. So future goods means goods to be manufactured or produced or acquired by the seller after the making of contract of sale. അതായത് നമ്മൾ ഒരു ഓർഡർ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഒരു സാധനം ഉണ്ടാക്കില്ലേ, നമ്മളിപ്പം പറയാണ് നമുക്കൊരു ഒരു കട്ടിൽ വേണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് അതിൻ്റെ പാറ്റേൺ ഒക്കെ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് അയാൾ ആ കാർപ്പൻറ്റർ നമുക്കത് ഉണ്ടാക്കി തരാം. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഗുഡ്സിനാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് പറയുന്നത്? ഫ്യൂച്ചർ ഗുഡ്സ്. So future goods means goods to be manufactured or produced or acquired by the seller after the making of the contract of sale, and there is an agreement to sell only here. And our last type is contingent goods. Contingent goods are a type of future goods, and these goods, the acquisition of which by the seller depends upon a contingency which may or may not be happen. That is, sometimes this might happen, sometimes it may not be happen. So here you can go through the example. A agrees to sell specific goods in a particular ship to be delivered on the arrival of the ship. If ship arrives but with no such goods on board, the seller is not liable, for the contract is to deliver the goods should they arrive. The goods arriving by ships. ഇപ്പോൾ ഷിപ്പിൽ വരികയാണെങ്കിൽ ഡെലിവറി, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇല്ല. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെയുള്ളതിനാണ് എന്ത് പറയുക? കണ്ടീജന്റ് ഗുഡ്സ്. So I think now types of goods is clear with you. Go through the videos many times, study these topics and make sure it is clear to you. Thank you.